This is, I think, strange for all of us just to see you back here in red. I've got to imagine, Brady, first off, welcome back, that this is maybe surreal. I don't know. What are you experiencing?
Yeah, first of all, in red, like you said, it's a little different. And then coming out of the elevator and turning left into the, visiting clubhouse instead of, going in the home clubhouse. But yeah, a lot of emotions, a lot of really, really fun times here. And just happy to come back, see everyone, see the fans, and really, blessed to be able to grow up in this place.
You talked about that with the media, that you grew up here. You're a Florida kid that grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, really became an adult, got married here, had a kid here. Oh, by the way, you got work to do tomorrow, too. So do you give yourself today to enjoy this a little bit?
Yeah, I'll enjoy it today and, see everybody and talk to everybody. But, like I said, tomorrow I gotta go to work and, try to get guys out and try to win a game. So, yeah, it'll be cool today. And, tomorrow we'll get out there and compete.
Two similar type of markets, being smaller markets in the Central, in the Midwest, yet that one's more of a home run hitter's park. You know what Kauffman Stadium is like. What has that adjustment been like?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a smaller park than this one. I was spoiled to grow up in this stadium here and be a part of this massive ballpark. I'm happy to pitch here tomorrow, I can tell you that. But it's been really fun. The fans in Cincy are just like here. They're great. We've had a great interactions with them, and they've been supporting us. So it's really cool to kind of go from like you said, a small market team like this to another one where it's kind of feel more kind of homegrown, family oriented.
What was it like switching spots with Indy? I remember when he came over, he said, I just wish we could have ended up in the same spot together, having been college teammates. But I would imagine you were able to lean on each other some too for advice.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we definitely talked about what to expect in the city and stuff like that. But no, one of my obviously favorite teammates playing in college together, and yeah, he's definitely right. I would love to play with India and be back, together at some point in our career, because he's just a gamer. He competes, he competes like crazy, and he's awesome to watch, and a great, clubhouse guy to have on the team.
Got a favorite memory from your time with the Royals? I remember a near no-hitter. That certainly stands out. How about for you?
Yeah, no, the near no-hitter was in COVID, and that was a crazy time, my first year being in COVID with nobody in the stands. But yeah, I mentioned earlier, I think we talked about when we were drafting, and we talked about when we were coming up, the playoffs is the goal, and where we want to be, and just to kind of walk in the stadium, that first playoff game coming here, it was like, wow, this is what we dreamed of, and them to fill it out. And obviously against the Yankees was a huge series, and just really, really cool, kind of full circle moment. Being a part of that was really, really cool.
Last thing, we would kind of see Bo growing up a little bit, making some appearances on the post-game show. I know the difference from now versus when we would have last seen him in September, October is the difference in what kids do at this age. So what's Bo up to?
Yeah, he's fully running around, fully sprinting, fully talking. A lot different than the last time we saw him when he was a baby. But it's cool for him to come back. I mean, he was literally born here, so it's kind of crazy to come back here after he's been around for I think a year and a half or so now, so he's almost 2. I mean, it's going quick. So just cool to come back and see where he was born.
It seems like just yesterday you were drafted and you made your big league debut during COVID, and now a dad and a husband and starting tomorrow against the Royals. I never remember him ever saying no to an interview. Always polite, always willing to do it. We'll leave you alone tomorrow, of course. Brady, welcome back to Kansas City.
Yeah, absolutely glad to be here. Thank you, guys.